Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, for the first time since the last time, it's that time and about that time for your favorite Pokemon challenge and mine. My name is Sebastian Todd III. You may call me ST3, and we are back with our Pokemon HeartGold Randomizer Soul or Nuzlocke Soul Link. That would be phenomenal. Difficult to pull off as one person, but I did not grind between episodes, as I had mentioned I might. So let's take a look at our team to lead off, or the Pokedex. Our team is still our Venus, the Ivysaur, level 19 with Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, Leeching, Vitamin. Zombie, our MVP in many aspects so far in the run, level 20. The Dugong, Headbutt, Ice Shard, Signal Beam, and Icy Wind with Motor Drive. With Motor Drive. Did I know that they both had Motor Drive? Anyway, we'll take it. Motor Drive on Respite, our Slack Off, Scratch, Yawn, Encore, and Slack Off. Hopefully today we'll get him up to level 19 and then evolve him. Luca is level 19 with Marvel Scale, Quick Attack, Foresight, Force Palm, and Counter. Aiken, our Ball Toy, Huge Power, Confusion, Psybeam, Rock, Tomb, and Mudslap. And then Farrier, I guess that didn't train up, Peck, Growl, Quick Attack, and Rage, Shell, Armor, Do, Trio. So that is the team here today. And thank you, everyone who has left some likes and some comments on the first few episodes here on the channel. We greatly appreciate the support. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you. And looking forward to a fun episode today. We're going to see how far we can get in advancing toward gym number 3. If the ball was there, most likely it meant our Pokeballs are done, and they are. So we get the friend balls. We will give Kurt some more apricorns so we can get some. I believe these will give us some heavy balls in a day or so. But the friend balls are going to be the ones we've talked about that before that come in the handiest long term, especially for those friendship evolutions. Would have been nice to have had one when we encountered Riolu. We did not get our encounter here in the Ilex Forest. We saved that for this episode. No, we did get our encounter here. I'm pretty sure we wrapped up with our encounter here. So we will just go do the Farfetch'd puzzle and move on. So we are recording this on Tuesday. This should be Wednesday's episode 7 already. So thank you all again for checking that out. If you are enjoying the series, leave a like down below. If you are not liking the series, that's fine too. Just leave a comment with some constructive criticism. I know that we need to get better at a lot of things, and we're working behind the scenes on learning some stuff and figuring it out between episodes. I tried briefly to figure out what I'm doing, and when it doesn't work well, I just kind of, all right, let me get an episode up and then play with something else and try this, that way or that this way, and yeah. So we're getting there, but yeah, if you're enjoying it, hit like, subscribe. We are a work in progress. We are well aware. But that's how we all learn, is we get better with time. And don't forget to drink your water. And don't forget to recycle your bottles afterward. Did not want to do that on the Farfetch'd. So yeah, having some fun today. Came back from the dentist this morning. Hadn't seen a dentist in years, which I don't recommend. Definitely go. I have no good excuses other than I was just lazy and never adulted. But I went last Friday and then had a follow-up today. And despite not seeing the dentist, tried to do some of those things that keep your teeth healthy, like flossing, which I need to do better. I'm very inconsistent with flossing, but brushing a couple times a day, if not 2. It's a minimum 2. Often days I end up brushing 3 times. And thankfully no cavities. Things are looking good. So I've had cavities in the past when I was younger, but none since the last time I went to the dentist. So we've gone a good stretch of 10, 12, 13 years, whatever it's been, with no cavities. But I can still feel where they scraped at my teeth. So if I'm making weird movements with my mouth, I apologize. It's because I'm still feeling the effects of having seen the dentist, but I definitely recommend seeing your dentist. So if you haven't done that recently, make a phone call, get yourself scheduled. It's important stuff. Healthy teeth, healthy gums are important for a healthy lifestyle. So go and get that done. I don't really want to encounter a lot today or battle all these encounters. We got a bunch of trainers up ahead of us here, but we do need to get through the Farfetch puzzle. And of course, we're going to hit every encounter. Maybe at some point I should just get some repels to save you all from seeing me run away from everything. And I'm mostly going to battle the cat because we couldn't escape last time, so might as well get the experience. But yeah, how are you wonderful people doing? What is going on in life? I think last time we recorded, it was before the big interview for me. Had that yesterday. Loved it. It was at, like I said, it was at a local university. It was kind of broken into three smaller sections. Um, Two of the people that I had met already via Zoom, just kind of a little check in, and then a little panel style interview where I was the interviewee, and there's I think 7 staff members all said and done that kind of rotated asking questions, and then a similar panel with 6 students who all had some leadership roles within the university. Kind of doing the same thing, and I like the staff one, but I really enjoyed the student conversation, getting to interact with some leaders on campus. I was very involved in my undergraduate. Um, I had been an RA. I was the sports editor for our school newspaper. I was the vice president of our activity board. I worked in our library, so I was very involved when I was in college during my undergrad. So getting to meet people in a similar role was just a lot of fun for me. And they asked some of the best questions too because they are passionate about their school. And there's a lot of changes that have been announced for the school. And so to kind of get to talk to them, hear some of their thoughts and concerns and what they'd be looking for somebody that might come in to the role that I'm looking at. It was just really, really insightful and really great. So I appreciate all of them taking their time to do that. Yeah. What do we get rid of? I think I've said before I often have my grass type learn cut, but I think what we're going to do, because we're going to get strength, and that's going to be the big one, and we're going to get feint attack. I think between strength, feint attack, cut, and slack off, this is going to be a good move set. We don't need yawn. It'd be nice to have long term. We'll get rid of encore for now. We'll replace scratch with a move later. Long term, we can have our Ivysaur, soon to be Venusaur, be our Sleepmon with Sleep Powder. We have to get rid of Yawn right now, so don't have to worry about that. And it's Stab on Slack Off, so. Another hidden item is over here. Ooh, Heart Scales. Definitely take those. Those will help us with some of those maybe egg moves or level 1 moves or just moves that we caught a Pokemon too late to have, to still have the moves. Looking at, somewhere in the 30-45 minute range here today. See how far we can get. Bunch of trainers up above. We get a static coming up. We got a bunch of encounters coming up. So it will be a packed episode here of the Nuzlocke. I just realized that we can get Headbutt here. So I should have taught Cut to Venusaur because Headbutt Stab's going to be even better. I'd really rather not get rid of Slack off because we're going to get Strength probably in, if not the next episode, the one after that. It's like episode 9 probably. And we can't relearn moves or forget moves until much later. We already have Headbutt on our Dugong. We're going to get Strength really soon. I think we're just going to leave it as is. I don't think we need to teach our Slack Off Strength. Or, sorry, teach it Headbutt. And if we decide that we want that, we can always come back. Oh, Magnemite would have been nice. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments what is going on in your world. I'm trying to think of other fun things that have happened for me. I wouldn't say that the dentist was fun, but it's good. It's good stuff. Uh, it's interesting that it doesn't really feel that bad when they're scraping at your teeth, at least in my opinion. I mean, it sounds weird sometimes, but then after the fact, I don't know. My teeth feel weird, and I'm not used to feeling my teeth. It's not. It's a good thing because if I felt my teeth, that might mean there's something wrong with them. But yeah, got the all clear, no cavities. Gums are looking even healthier than they were on Friday, which is always good. Um, no big bads going on, so all good things from that. So I'm excited and fired up from that interview yesterday at the university. Hopefully, hear back from 2 or 3 jobs actually this week, including about the final step in that process there with the college. So, all exciting things going on. And then today is March 7th. Excuse me. Okay, today's March 7th. We are gearing up for the end of the month when we go to a Red Sox game. Technically, I guess it's the first of the month. Ooh, pin missile. Not bad there. Getting decent TMs. Yeah, but yeah, we get to go to the Red Sox on April 1st, so the end of this month, beginning of next. Really looking forward to that. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to clear my throat there. Choking on air. Or maybe I swallowed something that got picked off my teeth. I don't know. If I knew how to cut, I would cut that part out for you, but I don't. So I am sorry. But proof I'm human, as if we didn't know that by how meh the video quality has been. We are going back to the way that we had gone. Episode 6 is the first and only episode so far that has our gameplay audio, and the main reason I'm not doing it that way still for this one is really felt like the gameplay audio was super loud and hard to hear me at times. So, not that that's a bad thing, not that I'm all that much worth listening to, but did feel like it might be better off to go back to the old school way, at least for now, and keep practicing. One of the benefits of recording a couple episodes in advance is that gives me a day or two to try to play with some other things and figure some other things out. And I know I could probably do a lot better if I wanted to shell out some money for some better softwares, but I'm trying to do this fairly cheap too. Um, so I apologize. And it's not better quality. It will get there. We are working on it. We're still only 7 episodes in, so I think we're doing all right. Yeah. Hopefully today we can get a Vigoroth. That would make this even better. And I think definitely today we can change the name of Respite here because while I still like the idea behind it, just trying to say it on on camera during recording, I feel like I'm messing it up. So make it something a little bit easier for us to remember, pronounce, not mess up. And then once we get Vigoroth, we can put our Riolu back in front and see if we can't get that elevated here to a Lucario sooner than later. Because that would be phenomenal too. In part because of the paralysis, and in part because we are super effective with Psybeam. We will switch out to Aiken here to get this done. But there are, I think, 3 more trainers right in this immediate area, and then 1 just above. We'll get the daycare done. We'll get the static. Oh, I'm going to say, oh my gosh, we're evolving already. We knew that. We talked about that last time. We're not going to evolve right the moment because 19 is where we get Feint Attack, which allows us to hit Ghost, which makes our Slack Off, well, soon to be Vigoroth, even better. Should have healed the paralysis, but if we have to switch out, we will. Depending on what Pokafan Florentino has. Nuzleaf, I think we're pretty okay against the Nuzleaf. I mean, Sandstorm's going to hurt both of us, so I'm not too worried about that. Can you guys, like, I'm using the camera now because it feels like my teeth there. Feels like you guys can see them. But when I talk, even, because of the lips and the mustache, you can't really see my teeth. So yeah, apologize for the weirdness that I'm going through today. It's all good. All well and good. Yeah, so Red Sox, big Red Sox fan. I've been watching a lot of the spring training games, as many as I can. Ooh, Earthquake is a good move to have on us. If I think we tank this pretty well, as long as it doesn't crit and kill us, yeah, we'll be fine. They'll have a ton of expectations for the Red Sox this year. So anything they do end up accomplishing is just great. We'll take it. Not holding my breath that they're going to be playoff contenders or anything like that. Yeah, love the Red Sox. Love watching that. And Bruins come back in 2 days, which is weird. This nice stretch for them. They've had a lot of games. They just came back from a road trip, but would love to. Can't wait for some hockey to come back and catch the Bruins. Well, some hockey. There's other hockey on, but my team to come back from their little vacation here, 4 or 5 days off since playing the Rangers on Saturday. And what a good game that was. The Rangers loaded up at the trade deadline with Patrick Kane and Vladimir Tarasenko, and of course the Bruins with Orlov and um, Hathaway and Bertuzzi. So should be a good bit down the stretch here to hockey in the East, especially with a bunch of teams that got a little bit better, and hopefully the Bruins can stay hot and continue out the rest of the season on this good stretch and play good hockey. And really hopeful that this Jirachi is going to hurt itself. We don't really have anything super duper effective. Zombie is our best bet here for the Jirachi because of Signal Beam being super effective, or being at least, I guess it's neutral. I thought it would be super effective, but maybe Steel Resistant Bug would make sense. And the ice moves are not very effective, but speed fall, so maybe we can outspeed. And we've probably been outspeeding this whole time. Because if it goes for rest immediately right after waking up, that would be really sad. Ugh, we are confused. So here is to us breaking through confusion and putting this Jirachi down. We did. All right. Zombie, the MVP. Shout out to Brodacon on YouTube, leaving a comment a couple episodes back. I'm shouting out Zombie. See you, Brodacon. Thanks for the comment. We appreciate that. Here is our encounter for this area. It is a legendary. And we're going to run if we can. Yeah. That has explosion. It's a good mon to have, but it's not worth risking anything right now. If we were a little bit later in the game, if we had gotten some Great Balls, Ultra Balls, maybe we could have tried to put it to sleep and play around, but I don't want to risk losing anything, especially as our goal here today is maybe to see our Slack Off evolve. I really hope this doesn't hit. Okay. I should have healed. I'm glad this is doing next to nothing. We are twice its level, but that was not my smartest play there. And I know Octillery has, or can get Ice Beam, Aurora Beam, I think it is. But I'm hopeful that it doesn't have it yet. We are much higher level. Vine Whip is super effective. This should one shot, I would imagine. Wow. Not really even close. But 2 shots, we'll take it. Relicanth, Water, and Rock. We're just going to keep Venus right in here. This is quad effective. Rock has higher defense, so this might take 2, but why not? There we go. Good experience there. Is this Razor Leaf? Yeah. We want Razor Leaf. I'm going to get rid of Leech Seed because we can heal up on our own. All right. Let's see how weird that was for you guys when we go through this. Quick cut there. I thought there was some knocking, if you hear it. I don't know if the headphones will pick that up. It sounded to me like there was knocking. We had a power line that didn't go all the way down but was drooping. And I thought someone was knocking on our door. Um, we rent in a business, and we've been mistaken for the business a couple times. But thought it might be something having to do with that, like maybe move a car or something. But no, I think it's just them banging away out there. So the banging has stopped. If you heard that at the beginning, I apologize for that. We will see if the audio picked it up. But nope. And we're all good. Resist the encounter. Nope, it's the trainer. Whoops. We're going to slack off and pray that the victory bell doesn't go for anything, and it didn't. Well, nothing that would hurt us anyway. So we are back. It looks like everything's recording again, and apparently I can pause this. So next time I have to cough like I did earlier, I will do that and hit the pause button real quick. Try to at least. But yeah, everything's good. We got a lot of snow over the weekend, and when we got not a lot of snow this morning, although it snowed hard, it's not accumulating. But we at some point the power line just started like drooping really close to the ground. So they are outside taking care of that. Or they might be done by now because the knocking has stopped. But yeah, fun stuff. And shout out to all the people, the men and women who help with stuff like that, especially during storms. The conditions aren't great for us as humans, right out there. Imagine working out in it, up on like the bucket loaders and stuff, whatever those are called. So shout out to all the men and women who risk their lives to do that for us. Snover, I feel pretty confident we can take down. Oh, I want to go this way. We're going to slack off again. Nice to have that ability. I don't think I see when they'll do much other than drop our speed, but we're not the fastest Pokemon on planet Earth anyway. At least not yet. And we still outspeed the Snover anyway. And with 2 shots, so this worked out well. And then this should give us another evolution. Ooh, we missed. That is 100. Wonderful. Yes, we want to learn Feint Attack. Yes, please. We will get rid of Scratch for that. And then we will let. Yeah. Worked out perfect. We will let Respite evolve. We will take a Vigoroth. Boom, 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 bam. We don't want Fury Swipes. And here we do the daycare stuff. Where Lyra's gonna introduce us to her grandparents, and one of them's gonna be all like, your boy, who's the friend, and she's gonna be like, he's not my boyfriend, he's just a dude, and we hang out. Calm down, Granny, and make us feel awkward standing there, like, yeah. I think it's right here. Grandma, don't you say anything. Yeah, it's not like we're really ever gonna call them because Nuzlocke, there's really not much of a need to breed any of the Pokemon. It's not like we're trying to Masuda method any shinies or anything like that. We're just trying to beat the game without losing too many Pokemon and with limited encounters. Espeon. Well, see, this is why we waited for level 19 so we could get Feint Attack. It's a one shot, and it does. That's wonderful. Yeah, we didn't look at is what our Vigoroth has for an item or for a ability. Thick fat. That's not bad. We will take thick fat. Obviously, that will change when we get our slacking, but heck yeah, we will put Rioli back in the front so that we can get some walking friendship points up. We are going to deposit our Dodrio, who we haven't used yet. He was still level 1 from the egg. So we can go get our static Pokemon. We will heal up. I usually go get the static Pokemon and then I deliver the mail because on the way to deliver the mail, we can get 2 more TMs, one from the person that we deliver the mail to. And then because it's a randomizer, as long as this isn't a Spearow, the dude isn't going to recognize the static Pokemon, who's going to be level 20 here, Kenya, and we'll get to keep it. In a regular playthrough, if you bring the Spearow there, the dude takes the whole Spearow from you because he's expecting a Spearow. The randomizer, Clam Pearl. Okay. Never really used a Clam Pearl on the team before, but Prevents freezing, not terrible. It's already got Clamp, Water Gun, Whirlpool, and Iron Defense, so not a terrible moveset. But more importantly, we'll go get the TM. We will go get the second TM. We will go come back here, and then this person who just gave us the Clam Pearl will give us an HP up. We'll grab the bike on the way, but first we're going to check in with this person. It's quite cute. So I think we got like 2 or 3 levels of friendship still to go. Would be nice if it was like, oh, we really trust you. That's okay. Doesn't hate us, so that's a step in the right direction. We want to go to items. Register the pike. We don't need the fishing rod as much, so we will make this number 1. That way we can. That way we can do some misclicks here. That way we can do this. There we go. That's what we're talking about. This will just make it a little bit quicker for us to get through. Fairly easy to avoid a lot of the encounters there, but 2 of these places we have to drive through. Good place for a repel if I bought one, but I didn't. Maybe I'll pick one up when we get to the next town here, just or safekeeping. It's great when you're doing one of these and you end up with like an Abra or Ampharos would have been dope. Like an Abra or a oh my gosh, like a Gardevoir Rolls, something with teleport, because then you can just go all the way to where we need to go, teleport all the way back here. Makes life a lot easier, but in this case, we won't mind. Even though we're on the bike, all these steps count for Luca and some friendship, so we will take that. We need some good friendship from Luca to help us level up. Yeah, only 2 encounters, so that's not terrible. But yeah, while we're here, since we don't have teleport anyway, this won't affect anything. Let's go get us some repels. Well, that was convenient. All right, we got it. That's going to take more than one. And we got some extra money, so we'll be all right. We do not need 36. Let's get 14. That'll give us 15 in the bag. We still got a decent amount of money. Get a couple TMs. We'll end up having some TMs to either sell or use. And then we can also get some more Pokeballs. I should have come over here and gotten this black apricorn before we gave Kurt the other ones here. No big deal. We'll collect them for next time. Not that we're likely coming back to Kurt anytime soon. Once we get Fly, we might stop in once in a while just to drop him off. But anytime we go by him, it's good to pick him up, like I said before, especially like the friend balls. But sometimes the heavy balls come in handy. Let's use a repel. Let's repel first. I say that, and then we actually move this to number 1 because we don't want to accidentally sell our heart scale. How's that? That'll allow us to get through this cave a little bit quicker. Did not want to go in there. That's okay. We won't use repels for this little bit of grass here. Thankfully, we got through. Here's where we get a TM, but we also get a hidden item over here. It is right there. Power herb. We'll take a power herb. And then this person typically in a playthrough gives you roar. Obviously, TM05 will be randomized for us. And that will be Air Cutter. Not terrible. We got some decent moves we could teach to our Dodrio if we wanted to use our Dodrio. Typically, too, when I'm making this pilgrimage back in my playthroughs, I will go pick up the other apricorns. But for the sake of time, I won't make you guys sit through that. Again, we're not really going to go back and forth to Kurt too much, but we'll grab this one because it's right here. We will give this to the male. And he is going to give us TM44, which is typically rest. For us will be not Pokemon. Detect. So, yeah, not great, but we can sell it. Get some extra money, get some more Great Balls, Ultra Balls when we get back. And then probably when we get back, we will wrap up this episode there and record episode number 8, where we battle a bunch of trainers and get a bunch of encounters. Be a little bit maybe longer of an episode. On episode 9, we can do our gym. We can do the Sudowoodo static. So all good things coming up. I mean, theoretically, we could take on the gym when we get back there now. There's no reason we don't have to. We're at decent levels. And then do all the other trainers afterward. Especially if we start using some repels again. It's probably stupid to use the repel right there because not like we're going through a ton of grass to have to repel through. The bike shop is going to tell us that we've ridden around by so many people. We could just keep the bike because sales are through the roof. They saw us on the bike and they're like, dude, that looks so cool. We want bikes. You see how far I could get into the cave without using the repel. Definitely gonna run from this because as of this moment, Luca cannot do anything to a Sableye. We have no moves that can hit Ghost. I wonder what the speed run of HeartGold is. It's definitely not this playthrough. I'll tell you that for free. Right, they were randomized, but just curious what that would be. I assume it would require Totodile as the starter because I feel like Totodile just makes the most sense, gets the best coverage. It moves as an evolved starter, learns most of the HMs, Rage early on. I've never speedrunning. I've never been a speedrunner. Never tried a speedrun of any game. Maybe as this channel grows, that might be something that we try to do. Maybe on the stream, we try to see what we could do as a speedrun. Let's put that in our back pocket as an idea to use if needed or wanted. But did we get this item over here? We did. I know that'll just use up more of the repel, but that's okay. That's why I bought handful. There's another item once we get surf. If we end up back in the forest, we can go over and check. But um, not like we really need to come back to the forest for anything other than that item. So it's okay that the repels worn off because we can avoid all this grass. We can fight this security person after nightfall. Let's heal up. We'll go initiate the gym challenge, and then in the next episode we can get a bunch of trainers done. We can get a bunch of encounters. This one might go a little bit more than 45 if we throw the gym in here, but why not? I don't have a good reason not to take on the gym right now. We got good levels. And we'll probably see some more legendaries. I mean, we've already seen Jirachi in this episode in a battle. So it only makes sense that we see, I don't know, Mewtwo again. This puzzle is yes, yes, no, yes, no. If you're not familiar. And I play this game enough that this is just second nature for me at this point. HeartGold and Soul Silver are some of my favorite games. I always have thought it's weird that, especially, Whitney's the bane of everybody's existence in Gen 2 anyway, with, the rollout Miltank. But in this game, they add this part where she's won't challenge anybody that doesn't know the answer to those 5 questions. And then when we beat her, she has a pouty face and cries about it and won't give you. There's 2 gym leaders in this gym that you beat. You could sweep them, and they don't want to give you your flowers afterward, aka your badge. Which doesn't make sense to me. How are you a gym leader if you can't concede defeat? And by leading with Luca in the gym, Another way to build friendship is to use the Pokemon and to have them out front and use them in important battles. If a gym isn't an important battle to the game, I don't know what does count as one. I'll take the para. I think a quick attack should kill, and it does. And then Meowth, we are super effective against Meowth anyway. So this worked out well. Ooh, Meowth has speeds. But fighting resist arc, so we are fine there. One Force Bomb. We should be level 20. If Luca ends up evolving by the end of this gym, after we got Vigoroth, that would be phenomenal. So, and so far, so good here. We are super effective against the Graveler. Little concerned that we might not one-shot because it does, I think, have Explosion, but it doesn't use it, and we're going to outspeed. I've always thought Mud Sport was a kind of ridiculous move because mostly ground types get it, and electric attacks don't hurt ground. So what's the point in weakening them? I guess you can weaken it for other members of the party, but it just doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Similar to, I think, Water Sport lessens the effects of fire moves. Fire's already not that very effective anyway, so what is the point? Well, I was thinking switch to Quick Attack there because we're getting lower on Force Palm, but Minion ate that. So let's try a counter and see how this is just going to become a stall fest. But we're okay with that because we will switch out to Venus. It was super effective with some Vine Whips. Oh, and Razor Leaf. We have Razor Leaf now. So this Razor Leaf. Just before that weird cut, we got rid of Leech Seed for Razor Leaf. And the reason for me doing that, while Leech Seed is phenomenal and helps us out a ton, we're not battling competitively in this. This isn't a cage lock where we're taking someone on. So we can heal in battle. It's not a hardcore either. We can heal in battle. We can get potions and stuff like that. So the healing becomes less of a necessity. It's convenient, it's helpful, but it's not like mandatory. So we'll take the Razor Leaf, which is stronger than Vine Whip. We could have gotten rid of Vine Whip, sure, but speaking of potions, we will potion up before we go into the stretch. All right. 3 more Darkrai. Darkrai is level 15, so I'm a little bit concerned just because of how strong it's going to be. We did all right with that. This probably won't one-shot, even though it's super effective. It would have been nice to at least get the para. I don't think a quick attack kills, but we're going to try it. I think we can still live one more Ominous Wind. He disabled quick attack. That actually worked out in our favor. His own quick attack should not kill. All right. That worked out well. Depending on what comes in next. And, yeah, a gym and a legendary, right? That's what we get. Skarmory. Ooh. We really don't have anything super well against the Skarmory. I'm just hoping it doesn't have Steel Wing, because that could do some damage to our zombie. We are higher level than it. Let's see if Icy Wind does anything. Oh, yeah, that does a lot. Okay, we're fine. Heck, we eat that for days. If this doesn't crit or high roll, we'll kill it with an Ice Shard. And agility. Yeah, we had nothing to worry about there. Thought we might. We didn't. It's okay. Plan for the worst, hope for the best. That's what they all say. Benjamin Franklin once said, "If you fail to prepare, you are preparing to fail." Might have been if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. Same basic concept. We will. I don't like rest because I don't like putting myself to sleep for 2 turns. Include a cobalt. We don't have anything great for water. Grass. It would be nice to have our Dodrio trained up. We could have used that here, but I think our Vigoroth can do some pretty good damage. Ooh, try attack is a decent move. Just pray we don't get a status. We did not. Cut is stab, so maybe this will do better than feint attack. I think even with the attack drop, we're still gonna get the win there. Oof, just shy of level 20. And I should, yeah, I think I should have potioned up our Rioli, but that's okay. It's a Surskit. We're not gonna lose any sleep over a Surskit. Especially when we crit. Bubble's not gonna do much to us. We will take it down. We will save the super potion for just before the gym leader here. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let us heal up and take on Erica, the gym leader. Or Whitney. I said Erica. Yeah, Whitney. Or in this case, Dudley. I like Leader Dudley. Ooh. That's super effective against us if it uses Confusion. If it uses Takedown and we counter, that could do decent damage. Fighting is neutral because of the Psychic Steel typing. I think our best bet is the Vigoroth because we have Feint Attack, which is super effective. Magnetize, we're not worried about that. I guess Baltoy could have come in with Mudslap, but we will use Vigoroth. This should do okay damage. Probably, I was hoping for a 3-co, but that didn't do as much as it could have. We can put it to sleep, too. Let's play smart here. So the gym leader doesn't have a legendary, but we did face one in this gym, and the gym leader has a pseudo. I say it doesn't have a legendary. There's still another Pokemon. It could be. Let it hit us one more time. Let it go to sleep. I think Steel resists bugs, so we can't really use our Signal Beam. I was hopeful that I am hopeful that they will not heal right here. She does. That's okay. We'll use this opportunity to feint attack. Pray it stays asleep one more. Well, it doesn't really matter if it does or doesn't. We'll heal back up to full. Tang stays asleep. We outspeed, so we won't yawn again right at the moment. But maybe on the next turn we yawn because I anticipate that this Matang is going to wake up right here on this. And it Magnet Rises again. Hasn't gone for any psychic moves. I imagine it has Confusion, but maybe it only has Takedown for an attacking move. And if that's the case, we might have done a little bit. We might have gotten through this quicker with counter, but I'd rather not risk losing Riolu. Wonderful. And Furret. Oh, we are not worried about Furret. And that is definitely something for Riolu to take down. Absolutely. I mean, it's high enough. And then the defense girl. I don't think this is going to one-shot. Probably going to take 2 of these, but maybe 3 because of the defense girl. Maybe 4 because of 2 defense girls. I was just thinking about going for counter because I have a sneaking suspicion. Oh, a Lumberry. That this might go for quick attack. That was good reads. That was a good play by me. Oh, all right. For once, we got something dead on. I don't think that our friendship's probably raised enough, but let's see if this will evolve. No. Well, maybe it still will. I don't think so, though. Nope. And then there is Whitney, aka Dudley, crying. And then they have to tell us, hey, just let her cry it out. And you know what? I picked on Whitney earlier, but sometimes you do just have to cry it out. It's all good. We win. We get the TM. Let's see what the TM is. This is free tackle. Well, it'll be money. It'll be money at the mart. We can definitely sell that and get some more Pokeballs or Great Balls, Ultra Balls. Really go to build up the team because, like I said, in the next episode, we will definitely get a bunch of encounters for sure. Let's go here, too, real quick. We've already made this closer to our power. Let's change this name because I keep messing it up. And because Brotacon left a comment on a previous episode, let's name it after Brotacon. Brotacon like that. So shout out to Brotacon. Thanks for leaving a comment. Leave comments down below. I will try to nickname some of these Pokemon after all of you as well. So shout out to Protocon. You are a future slacking, my friend, and hopefully you appreciate that. And with a good ability, with a decent, with ability that isn't the normal one slacking gets, slacking is going to be great. And with a good ability, it's going to be even better. With a great ability, it's going to be unstoppable. So once these Pokeballs get handed back to us and we know everybody's back up to full health, we will wrap it up. We are 3 gyms in, knock on wood. We are still intact as a team. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, until next time.